Hey guys, this video is late, I know, but I've been sick this week. I've had a really bad sore throat, and yesterday I felt like a fever was coming on, and aches and pains and headaches and blah blah blah, and I totally conked out. I totally fell asleep before I could do the video, so since that was a healthy thing to do, I think it probably is better. I failed this week. What the heck's going on? Let's call John. Hey John, you're on a Fittie Saturday.
Oh, a Fittie Saturday, cool.
A Fittie Saturday because I was sick and fell asleep.
Oh, well, we fit it in on Saturday then.
Yeah, we gotta fit it in on Saturday. I totally conked out. And it was one of those sleeps where you wake up and like you feel like a fever has broken or something. It was like one of these great restful sleeps when you're sick. But then I realized that I didn't didn't do the Fittie video as a trade-off. But all right. Well, we're gonna do just 3 questions this week to try to keep it in a relatively.
All right.
Okay. They were from my Wednesday video. We have. I'm a college student and my mornings revolve around coffee. There are so many different sweeteners out there that are a healthier choice than just plain old sugar, like Sweet and Low, Splenda, Equal, etc. Which do you suggest that tastes the best in coffee and is better than sugar?
The first thing I think of is all the people that ragged on me for putting artificial sweeteners in my smoothies.
Did they?
Because I like Equal. I think that tastes good to me. But they're like, oh, Equal just turns into formaldehyde in your stomach. You should use natural sweeteners, etc.
Well, frankly, this is an interesting question because my feeling is that sugar is better than any of that stuff, even if it's sugar. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That those sweeteners, I use Splenda in my coffee because I like the taste, because I would have to put a lot more sugar in it to accomplish the same goals. But I have a feeling that that's not as healthy as sugar. I'll try and get that answer.
I guess they say for your body, sugar is better. Now, I have heard of something that's like a natural sugar-free sweetener. I just saw a commercial for it. I don't know what it's called, but it's like derived from like a plant or something.
I know. Stevia.
And,
Stevia.
I don't know what it is.
It's stevia.
Oh, okay.
It's not new.
It's expensive.
It's expensive and it's not new. It's been around a long time. It's it's along all the same lines. I tend to use Splenda right now, but tomorrow the news will tell me that that's not as good.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well, so I mean, as far as taste, then if you're gonna go that artificial route, I tend to like Equal. You like Splenda. I think they're all right, I guess.
Yeah. Well, Equal and Sweet and Low are artificial sweeteners. I think Splenda's not. I think Splenda's made from natural products as opposed to the other two. Yeah, I'm not positive. I should probably check. But.
Okay. Well, it's a good question.
This one's for me, John, because you can't possibly answer it. How do you deal with trying to stay fit when you're on your period? Do you allow yourself to eat a little bit more than normal? Because I'm always starving. Then I try to find something like spinach or edamame just to totally go to town with at the time. I'm curious what other people do. It's not a myth and it's not a crazy woman thing. I totally crave chocolate the week before my period. It's weird. And as a matter of fact, that's one of the ways I know it's coming is that I need chocolate. And then I'll stop and I'll think about the date. And I'll go, that's why. Almost every month. That's exactly what happens.
That's funny.
I let myself have a little indulgence and that's it. But I do try to work out more during my period because it helps the symptoms go away. It helps the symptoms go away because you swell. And that's what working out helps. I feel like I'm running out of motivation after a few months. Tips, advice to keep yourself going.
Raise your hand if you're right there with this person. It's tough. And sometimes part of the discouragement is feeling like nothing's happening. And I don't know if it's like, I don't know the psychology behind it, but for some reason, looking at how I used to look and looking at what the month or so has done, it always seems to be the little extra oomph of motivation to keep going. But I don't know how healthy that is body image-wise of being like that to yourself, but I don't know. What do you think?
I've got nothing where that's concerned. I wish I had better advice. It's just to make up your mind to get up and keep going, and the sooner I feel like the sooner, I mean, look at me. I'm working my butt off. I'm getting nearly nil results, and I'm still going. What would possibly motivate me to keep going after all that? And there's nothing to it. It's just you've decided to keep going, and I think that's the only way to keep going. When you don't need a motivational factor, you just know that this is what you have to do. Period.
Yeah.
You know.
I think maybe also just like keep staying involved in like a community like this and just being honest, and so it doesn't feel like it's something that you're completely alone in and you're only accountable.
Yeah.
And to that, you can just give up and no one will ever know. That's why this has been better for me, because I got you on my ass, I've got the community on my ass that are expecting to stay with it. So.
Speak's gonna be it this week.
Oh, okay.
Alright, guys.
Well, you feel better.
Trying.
Trying. When you got a crappy, sick feeling.
It's a crappy, sick throat feeling, grossness thing.
Yeah, all good things.
Yeah. We'll see you guys on Monday.